Hey everybody, and welcome back. So it's been a bit, my last video was like kind of pre-filmed, not really, but it's been a little bit since I've actually sat down and filmed. This last like month and a half or so has been kind of crazy. Did a little bit of like traveling, no exotic or anything like that, but just some traveling. And then I started school again, which is consuming my life currently, but in like the best way possible. Maybe more along, so like when I get down the line with that, I'll kind of come on here and talk about my experience thus far. So far it's been amazing. We're 2 weeks in right now and I'm loving it, so potentially might just make a dedicated video towards what I am doing. But I wanted to sit down and do monthly favorites because those are some of my favorite videos to watch as well as to film. So this is, I didn't get to do a monthly favorites last month. So this is kind of just what I've been using the last like 2 months, just like consistently. So it's just like a smaller group of products, just like as per usual for my favorites. Anyway, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get right into it. This was in my last video, so if you want to see a full video just on this pretty short video, it is just the Chanel CC cream. This has SPF 50. Honestly, it is amazing. This is just like a foolproof product for me. One thing I will note is that this is not a long wear product. Mind you, I do tend to keep my makeup on from pretty much like 7 in the morning until like 8 at night. So I do tend to prefer a long wear foundation, but at the end of the day, like, I really don't care. I'm not trying to impress anybody at the end of the day. So the fact that this does break up by that mark, I don't necessarily mind, because it works so well for hydrating my skin, as well as it has like that amazing amount of SPF. And I never have any problems with like dryness when I use this, which is amazing. I feel like it just kind of helps balance my skin out and just doesn't suck any life out of it. Really not ideal shade range in that there's only 3 shades, but if you happen to be able to find your shade, it is amazing. The next product that I just kind of reintroduced myself to, because I used to use it a lot, and I collect certain things, highlighters being one of them, so I just try and kind of rotate, but I've been steady on the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop again. This is just, it's such a great highlighter. It's what I have on right now. I just feel like it has such a good undertone to where it can work with so many different looks, and just it adds a perfect amount of warmth without being like too gold or too orange or too coppery or too anything. Honestly, this just works really, really well for me, and it's just like a really nicely formulated highlighter, honestly. And I set it with every setting spray, which is the LC one, and it works well. It lasts all day long. It gives a good punch. So if you like a more subtle highlight, you can kind of do that with this, but this is just a little bit more of a in-your-face highlighter if you have not seen it for whatever reason. And then next, let's see, what are these over here? This is a weird one. I really wish I had this on my nails, but I haven't had time to sit down and do my nails in a bit. But this is amazing. It is the it's the white, I'm trying to remember the specific name, the white holographic powder. This is a professional grade like nail powder. I get mine from Wildflowers Nail Supply. I feel like I've mentioned some stuff from her before. It's just an amazingly always on trend website for like professional grade nail products. It is amazing. This is the powder that that salons will use and charge you an arm and a leg for, to get that white holographic powdery look. Mind you, you do need several other specific things in order for this to work for you if you're doing it at home, but this powder is amazing, and it literally will save you so much money if you enjoy doing your nails at home. Wildflowers Nail Supply has everything you can think of under the sun for doing amazing nail art and just different textures and products. I am such a fan of that website, and the creator is an amazing educator. She's so good at educating on the products that she brings out and how to use them to create different looks. She has a website Sorry, she has a YouTube channel as well too. Every once in a while she'll put up a couple-minute video just kind of going over any new products that she's using or bringing into her shop and how to use them to create those specific nails. So it is such an amazing set. I highly recommend. I will link that website below. On the holographic trend, if you will, okay, I don't know if anybody's heard that commercial for that Red Frank's hot sauce where the older ladies just like, I put that on everything. I literally do that with this. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Moon Jelly. I put this on everything. No joke. I don't have it on today, but it's just such a cool, like, top coat gloss, if you will. Mind you, I wear this by itself all the time as well too. It just has like green and yellow and blue and purple reflex in it. Mind you, in natural light it has a little bit more of like a greeny yellow tint, but then just like in average everyday indoor lighting it's got a purpley blue tint. It's just such a really unique gloss if you like kind of out there glosses. This is a very like transparent. I'll put some on my hand so you can probably see the reflex potentially if I do like a big enough swatch of it. On the lips it translates more of that like purpley blue, so if you're not into green and yellow, can't really tell. See, it's like a nice gloss and it has that just that really pretty like violety hue to it. It sits, it's not a sticky formula. I can't say enough about this other than it is amazing. This is an oldie but a goodie, honestly. Like all the writing's like halfway off, and I really hope that at some point, since Pat McGrath tends to make her stuff limited edition, that she slowly brings everything she's previously released back as individuals. I'm really hoping, because I love this. This was from the highlighting kit when she released those highlighting kits. This is from the gold kit, how they had the nude kit and the gold kit. I bought both, but I just find myself using this one more. It's got like a little crescent moon in there because I use this every single day. This is just a cream highlighter and it is the most amazing formula. It doesn't mess with your foundation or powders underneath it. The only place I really put powder on my face is just in this area to set my concealer, and I put this right on top of it. Mind you, I use my finger and I kind of just dab it on, but even with certain other cream highlighters it will still move the products underneath. This doesn't, and it just has the most amazing like white gold / champagne-y undertones. I have it underneath Champagne Pop today. I feel like I love this, besides what I just said, for the fact that it kind of just grabs onto any powder highlights on top and it just adheres them and they become like this beautiful sandwich of goodness of highlight on your face. So I cannot say enough about this as well. So I'm really hoping that Pat McGrath brings all the products she's released before back individually. That would be amazing, because when I run out, what's that? Mascara, I couldn't remember if I mentioned this before, so I'm just going to mention it again because it's still going strong. I literally picked up 2 more. This is like a brand new tube because the other one I ran out of. It is the Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I have mentioned this once before, but like I said, it's been steady in rotation, and since I finished the other one, I went and purchased 2 more. Like, I'm not even looking for new mascaras at this point in my life. It's just this, and it's drugstore, and it's like $10. If you have a coupon, it's less than $10. You can't go wrong. I use the shade Black Brown, which is what I have on my lashes today. Just this mascara and my primer underneath. This is amaze. It's not like cry proof though, you know, but I don't like waterproof makeup, so I guess I don't mind that. And then the last 2 products are 2 eyeshadow palettes that I brought with me every time I've been traveling over the last like month or so. And it is Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. In case you haven't seen it, just looks like that. It has 5 really pretty matte, neutrally-ish brown shades. These do have a decent amount of kick up. I personally don't mind that. Personal preference. If that bugs you, maybe this isn't for you, but if you're looking for a very solid quality in pigmentation and blendability, this is amazing. So look past any kick up that you might get, because it has no effect whatsoever on the outcome of the look on your eyes. This just blends like a dream. You can create so many different neutrally brown looks or add this into any other palette and it just blends beautifully. And the other palette, I was so surprised by this. Mind you, I've never really used anything from BH Cosmetics, but the Carli Bybel, the deluxe edition palette that she released is beautiful. It's really, really nice. I was so surprised, honestly. This was like $20. You can't beat that. It's got a good sized mirror up here up top. And it just has like so many different options, honestly. You just have all of these shadows and then all of these highlighters. This highlighter is beautiful. It is so gorgeous and so buttery. Like, it's stunning. You can use this as an eyeshadow, highlight, like whatever. This is beautiful. Same thing with the eyeshadows. They're super creamy, pigmented, not blotchy or splotchy or hard to like blend together. It's such a beautifully put together palette, and I love this color scheme. It's not like the traditional just like warm oranges and reds, which I think is beautiful. I feel like this just kind of has a good mix of that and like neutrally pretty browns. This is such a well thought out and executed palette. I cannot say enough about. They have them at Ulta now. Who doesn't have an Ulta within an hour or less of them? They're everywhere now. Ulta's my jam. Anyway, that is it for my monthly favorites, but I do want to mention a song. I'm obsessed with Sam Smith's Nirvana. If you have not heard that song, you need to get out your iPhone, your Android, whatever you have, and look up Sam Smith Nirvana. It is soul music, like soul food, but soul music for your soul, and it's, you can't not listen to that music, that song, and just like vibe out. It's so good. Anyway, that is it for this month's favorite, for real. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video. And in case anybody wonders, I have Subculture on my eyes. In case anybody wonders. Alright, see you next time. Bye.